I live right next door, 50 yards from the FBI. On the Wednesday night, I sent an email to Patricia Alloy, the deputy attorney, and said, look, I'm seeking a modus vivendi here. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Let's see what we can do. I gave her the name of an attorney. I told Walter Giordano, the FBI agent who'd come banging on my door the week before, hey, Walter, I'm here. Just call me, whatever you need. You don't need to bang on my door. They chose a different route. They didn't call my attorney. Instead, they went with this shock and awe terrorist strategy to let me go to the airport and then take me with 5 agents like I'm an al-Qaeda terrorist, rock me into a car, and the next thing I know, I'm in leg irons, handcuffs, strip search. I mean, it was not without comedy. I mean, at one point, the FBI agents couldn't find the door to go into where I was supposed to go. The fingerprint machine didn't work. But people do not want to sit in solitary confinement in leg irons, denied food, denied water, denied an attorney.
Julie, that sounds like an FBI that has become the enforcement arm of the Democratic Party and should be disbanded.
It absolutely should. And I know, Jesse, this is something that you have called for, abolishing the FBI. It is only acting as the law enforcement, the Stasi, or the Democratic Party. But look, what Peter Navarro described is just a little bit of what more than 800 Americans and counting. DOJ today announced charges against 2 men in Texas who were arrested for allegedly assaulting police officers 17 months ago. They are trying to get to a total of 1,000 defendants, I believe. But what Mr. Navarro described, Dr. Navarro described, is what over 800 Americans have endured at the hands of this FBI. Pre-dawn raids with dozens of armed agents, SWAT vehicles, battering rams, knocking down their front door. People have been arrested in front of their elderly spouses. They've been arrested at gunpoint in front of their children, all of their devices taken away, interrogated by the FBI without a lawyer present, sent off to set, yes, in solitary confinement, sometimes for days, but also for more than a year. You've got dozens of men who are sitting in a DC Gulag who have been there since last spring, now approaching a year and a half, awaiting trials that the same DOJ continues to delay with the consent of DC District Court judges, withholding evidence from them, and now trying to extract plea deals out of them or threaten them with life in prison. I mean, this is straight up Soviet era political punishment, persecution. And unfortunately, Jesse, it is only going to get worse. You see now how this committee is working with DOJ, the Proud Boys indictments that came out yesterday. The Proud Boys will be a big focus of this January 6th performance on Thursday night, all to build momentum to justify criminal charges against Donald Trump for either conspiracy or obstruction of an official proceeding, which I believe is where this is going to end up.
Don't miss Jesse Kelly Breaks History, Che Guevara, the latest episode of a new series available now exclusively for First TV supporters. Visit the First TV app or thefirsttv.com to subscribe and start watching today.